Orpheus and Eurydice, a love that defied death, the music of a mortal and the love of a nymph. Long ago, in a time when gods walked among men, there lived a gifted musician named Orpheus. He was the son of Apollo, the god of music, and his lyre could charm all who heard it. Humans, animals, even the trees and rivers swayed to his melodies. One day, Orpheus met Eurydice, a beautiful forest nymph. Their love was instant, deep, and pure. They soon married, dreaming of a life filled with song and happiness. But fate had other plans. A love stolen too soon. Not long after their wedding, tragedy struck. While wandering through a meadow, Eurydice stepped on a venomous serpent, its fangs sinking deep into her ankle. She collapsed, and before anyone could help, her soul slipped away to the underworld, the realm of the dead. Orpheus was devastated. His heart, once full of music, now knew only sorrow. But he refused to accept this fate. With his lyre in hand, he made a daring decision. He would journey to the underworld and bring Eurydice back. A song to melt the hearts of the dead. No mortal had ever entered Hades, the land of shadows, and returned. Yet Orpheus, with his music, moved the very forces of the underworld. As he played, the three-headed guardian Cerberus whimpered and let him pass. The tormented souls paused their suffering to listen. Even the cold-hearted Hades, ruler of the dead, and his queen Persephone were captivated. Orpheus sang of his love, his grief, and the cruel fate that had stolen Eurydice. His music wept for him, and for the first time the underworld wept too. Hades, moved by the mortal's devotion, offered a deal. Eurydice could return to the world of the living, but only if Orpheus never looked back at her until they had fully left the underworld. The fatal glance. Hope filled Orpheus's heart as he led Eurydice up the dark passage toward the light. He could hear her soft footsteps behind him, but the thought haunted him. Was she really there, or had Hades tricked him? Closer and closer they came to the surface. The sunlight was just ahead, but doubt crept into Orpheus's heart. The silence behind him felt unbearable. Just as he stepped into the land of the living, he turned to see her. For a brief moment he saw Eurydice's face, her eyes full of love and longing. Then, like smoke in the wind, she was pulled back into the shadows, her final whisper lost in the void. The eternal mourning of Orpheus. Orpheus had broken the deal. His love was lost forever. He tried to return to the underworld, but this time the gates remained closed. Heartbroken, he wandered the world, playing sorrowful songs that made even the gods weep. Some say he was later slain by those who could not bear his grief-stricken melodies. Others believe that, in death, his soul was finally reunited with Eurydice, and their love lived on in the stars. Thus, the tale of Orpheus and Eurydice became a legend, a reminder that love is strong enough to defy death. But doubt can shatter even the deepest devotion.